Session now. We met in an executive session to take action taken regarding Project 2464 for the information only and to economic development to proceed. Action taken regarding Project 2468, information only with economic development to proceed. Action taken regarding 2469, information only with economic development to proceed with negotiation. And also action taken regarding human resource personnel matter, information only. Action taken regarding advice relating to tax increment financing districts, information only. Is anybody got any comments they'd like to make?
Once again, I'd like to recognize the Fort Long Community Center for the food distribution they did this past weekend, and in particular, Libby Sweat. They are really doing a lot of hard work, and it's all beneficial to the entire county. I think they are to be commended.
Anybody else?
I didn't say this a while ago, but I think 6 or 8 men from Chester County and 2 women went to North Carolina. They worked in Canton, they worked in Black Mountain, and another little town I never heard of. But some of the pictures that came back are just difficult to imagine what those people went through and are still going through. They found a church today that had 200 people in it. So we really, Mr. Hester had a very good thing about the firemen, but the men and women in this county went way above and beyond the call of duty, and then some of them gone up there to try to help their people in North Carolina. And we ought to be really appreciative of those volunteers that did that.
Well, if I could just say this real quick, I know we just dealt with the hurricane here, and folks are going, to North Carolina, just like you said. And I have a feeling in the coming days, with Florida's situation, we may be having, some citizens and folks to go help there as well. So I don't know. I know Brian's from Florida, and I have family and friends in Florida right now. So everybody just kind of be mindful of their situation, kind of keep an eye on things. It's just horrific everywhere you look when these storms have come through in such a short period of time, and everybody's resources are so low and trying to prepare. So just kind of keep everybody else in your prayers.
In light of what was said today about, tonight about what was done in Chester County and the help that was made, but my question would be Mr. Hester, is it anything the county can do as far as the county that we could send some financial support to North Carolina through a good organization that would do a help? Is there anything in our budget or thing that would allow us to send any money up there to them?
Mr. Chairman, if council was so inclined, I could figure out a way to make something work for depending on where you would like to designate that.
Yeah, I would like to suggest $5,000 going to a organization that we trust that would spend that money in the right way. And I think that would be a great gesture from Chester County to show our support for those people up there.
That's Samaritan's Purse.
I've given to that myself, Samaritan's Purse, but that would be the one that I would like to see it go to.
So because we're in council comments, might not be the ability to take a vote, but if there's no dissension from council on the point, then I will work on.
If you would do that, and they're gonna need it our next meeting too, probably for the next umpteen years. I don't know how long they're gonna need aid up there. So if you would look into that, and I'd like to come back with at least to give them some type of financial support from Chester County.
I sure would. And there's numerous organizations in Chester County, numerous groups. I could sit here and name tons of people and groups that are doing just what Mr. Agee said. I think Chester County, that's a great thing. So many citizens in our county, churches in our county have reached out and found places to connect to and taken donations. And so there's a lot of resources that our community and people who are willing to help can can find through churches, through organizations, but I've seen individual citizens shut their business down. I know of one that loaded up their horses and went and delivered things on horseback. So our community is a very generous community, but I will work on that, Mr.
Yeah,
Chairman.
that's great. I know a lot of individuals have already given and everything, but I think it would be a great gesture for Chester County to do it as a county. I was
Yes, sir.
looking at- Thank you. That's
Thank
all
you.
I have. Anybody else?
I'll give a plug for Sheriff Dorsey and his department for their Faith in Blue, Praying Across Chester. That's going to be held not next Sunday, but the following, October 13th, from 5:30 to 6:30. They're going to be at 9 locations across the county. I'm sure you can get more information from their website or Facebook. East Chester, Chester, Richburg, Edgemore, Fort Lawn, Great Falls, Blackstock, West Chester, and Larry's. So something to keep in mind. That's Sunday, October 13th, from 5:30 to 6:30.
That is this Sunday, Mr. Wilson.
All right. Got in here quick, hasn't it?
Coming quick.
No.
Okay. Anybody else? Hearing none, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion, we adjourn.
Need a second?
Second.
All in favor?